I just gave the best graduation speech of all time. I just graduated college at Westchester University, and I was a part of the Honors College, and I was chosen as the commencement speaker. I wasn't chosen because I was the smartest, the best, or the best looking in the room, even though that might be up for debate. And ever since I started college, I was able to do a bunch of different things that people my entire life told me I wasn't able to do. I started a company that is now worth over $2.5 million. I'm going pro in professional pickleball. I grew a social media account to over 500,000 followers, and I'm going to business school at hopefully one of the top universities in the United States. Oh, and I was a chem bio major. I don't know if that means anything. I also played soccer at Westchester, which was the #2 school in soccer in the United States for Division II. I'm not trying to brag. I'm not trying to say I'm better. I'm just saying that I was the opposite. If you're willing to defy the odds and not listen to anything that anyone tells you throughout your entire life, and you just want to create your own future, then anything really is possible when you put your mind to it. Exactly like Drake said, all I gotta do is put my mind to that. I even remember when my soccer coach in high school, I was training with him at a 7 a.m. workout, and I told him that I wanted to play at Westchester, and he said, Westchester's #1 in the country. You're not #1 in the country. A month later, I signed to Westchester. Capitalize on every opportunity and do what you love. Here's what it's like right before you graduate college or high school, and how it feels giving the commencement speech at your graduation.
Day has finally come.
Break down your experience at Westchester.
Had a great time. It went too fast. I kind of wish I'm staying longer, kind of don't, but you know, it's over now, so you can't change the present. Stay on top of your stuff, have a schedule, and work hard. Woo! Let's go!
Experience at Westchester. It was cool because when I was in high school, I feel like I could have gone back, changed a lot of things. I even would have done it completely different. But at Westchester, it was a crazy experience. I remember first time I stepped on here that it was exactly what I wanted to do, where I wanted to be, what I wanted to study, and I have nothing to say but great things. And my experience here, the great friends I made, the great house we got that has been disgusting for the entire semester. It was a pleasure, great experience. Last 4 years have been absolutely incredible. Ready to keep it going, keep it cooking. Yo, you're gonna miss 613?
613, South Matlack?
Yes, sir, South Matlack.
I'm gonna miss it, yeah. I'm gonna miss sleeping on the couch the whole year and having a blast.
David's been sleeping on our couch as our roommate, as our plus roommate, the entire year. He just took this picture, which is kind of cracked.
Hey guys.
You got the color?
The man, the myth, the legend, the Raj.
All right, give 2 sentences. First sentence, talk about your experience at Westchester. What would you have done different? And talk about where you're gonna be and what you would have done differently.
I would have done nothing differently. I'm about to be a dentist.
Talk about your time at Westchester. What would you do differently, and what was your favorite part?
I'm camera shy. The bars.
Whoa.
The bars was your favorite thing?
Yeah, Ryan's pub.
Liza, what was your favorite thing about Westchester?
My friends.
What would you have done differently, and what advice would you give?
I don't know, I'm nervous. Can I think about it first? Okay, what would I have done differently? I don't think anything. Like, I loved it. And advice, I would say, is just, you're like really zooming in on my face over here.
No.
Advice I would give is just work hard and have fun.
What's up?
Oh my God,
What's up?
He's graduating tonight.
What's up, gang? I feel better once you told me what I had.
Oh, voice crack.
I appreciate all you guys being here, being the best part of my life. So let's.
Yay!
This is anticlimactic.
No, don't spray it. I want to drink it.
The bees are gonna be
Kill
all
him.
over.
Kid her, she's gonna start housing that.
I just press it once and then I press it again to stop it.
Good evening to our faculty, family, friends, and the illustrious Honors College class of 2023. Today is a wonderful day, a day of excitement, a day where we celebrate the astounding accomplishments, the fabulous friendships, and the meaningful memories we've made over these last 4 incredible years. But on this day, I must start with a somewhat embarrassing admission. I'm an imposter, or so I thought. To understand what I mean by this, I need to take you all the way back to the end of my high school journey and the start of my journey to Westchester. All the way back to when I received my acceptance letter from the Honors College. When I read that letter, I was excited, I was elated, I was ecstatic. I had to tell someone, and that someone happened to be my AP Calculus teacher. I announced to her proudly that I was going to be part of the Westchester University Honors College. Her response? There's no way you got into Honors College. They must be letting anyone in. And that statement hit me hard. It made me wonder, was I good enough? Was I smart enough? Was I capable enough to be in the Honors College? Or was I just an imposter? I carried those questions with me to our first meeting at the Honors College, all the way back to the Summer Symposium of 2019. I remember walking into Allegheny Hall filled with so much anxiety and so many unanswered questions. Who am I going to room with? What if they don't like me? Am I going to spend this whole year eating ramen noodles? As I was figuring out if Doc's crazy silver hair was real, this guy with big glasses, big white socks, and an even bigger smile came up to me. And he was holding a vegan brownie. He took a bite and said, "Hey man, that guy was Paul." And in that little moment, I knew we were destined to be great friends and epic roommates. That little moment, that little exchange I had with Paul, was when I first felt welcomed into the Honors College community. In that little moment, I knew I belonged. I knew I wasn't an imposter. At Symposium, we continue to build our strong honors community. We built community as we aimlessly wandered around campus with only Google Maps as our guide. We built community as we survived our first Lawrence dining hall meal together. I had the chicken nuggets. Well, they kind of look like chicken nuggets. We built community as we argued over the unquestioned superiority of Sheetz or Wawa. But who knows Wawa's clearly better. We built community when we, on the same day, went from memorizing everyone's names to shouting them as we jumped off a 40-foot telephone pole with only a rope and a lot of trust in our new friends' belaying skills. I guess you could say we took the phrase trust fall to new heights. I came to Symposium feeling like an imposter, and I left feeling like I belonged to a community. That community has been with us and has sustained us throughout our time at Westchester, as together we've persevered through the question sets of Honors 352, as we contemplated the rainforest sounds of Honors 314, as we listened to Dr. Levasseur proclaim his hatred for squirrels and his love for Kansas basketball. Sorry about that, Susan, by the way. And as we collectively pleaded with Dr. Martin for just one more extension on our capstone project. And while I have you here, I might need a couple days. Through all these experiences, this honors community has supported us, has sustained us, and most importantly, has strengthened us. But now, it's graduation day, a day when we begin the journey with new challenges and new uncertainties, a day that brings us into new worlds, the working world, the graduate school world, the so-called real world. As we venture into these new worlds, we struggle with many of the same questions that we brought with us to the symposium. Am I good enough? Am I smart enough? Am I capable enough? Or am I just an imposter? I've found answers to those questions through the honors community over the past 4 years. Answers that ChatGPT can't solve for you. And as we journey forward today, we find ourselves at the top of a high roller coaster hill. The hill that we spent defining our journey together here at Westchester. We've slowly grinded and worked our way to the top of that hill, through the ups and downs, the twists and turns, and the unexpected moments that took our breath away. And now, it's time to take off down the other side. As we plunge downward, we must make a fundamental choice. The choice to scream with fear or scream with excitement. And as we take that plunge, it's important to always remember to hold tight to our friendships we built and the memories that we'll carry with us throughout our lifetime. Let us also remember that when the ride's over, it's not about how many times we screamed, or how fast we went, or how high the hill was. It's about the bonds we formed and the experiences we shared along the way. To the Honors College class of 2023, thank you for letting me scream with joy on this wild and unforgettable journey with you. Thank you for welcoming me on this incredible ride from the second that I buckled in, and thank you for never making me feel like an imposter. And one final note to my AP Calculus teacher. Not only did I get into the Honors College, not only did I succeed in the Honors College, but I even got to deliver the Honors Commencement speech. So in calculus, we spent our time finding the limit, but in life, the illustrious Honors College class of 2023 will only continue to exceed the limit.
At the end of the day, the only person who sets the limitations on you is yourself. And most people don't unlock that potential because they let their fear of failure outweigh their desire to succeed. I hope this video is meaningful to you, and for anything that you'd want to critique, please put it down below in the comments. I'm trying to make each and every single video better than the last one. And for anybody who's interested, my company is Lectra, so if you would like a hat, comment down below, shoot me a DM on any platform, active all of them. I would love to send them out and get the word out because we're getting ready to go to market, and it's crazy that this is my full-time job. Peace.